What's up guys, it's your boy Metraptor, also known as Luxatus Patella, and welcome to another part of my Harry Potter and the Philosopher'S Stone walkthrough series. Last time we had to beat up Malfoy in order to get to the greenhouse, and yeah, that's pretty much our objective now. We have to go and get to the greenhouse. Very basic and linear gameplay, as I have explained before. There's not much freedom, you cannot really roam around, you just have to do things in one smooth run. So I guess there's no option left but to go outside, and that will be, I believe, the first time we're ever going to go outside, if I am correct. And you'll see there are some differences between, let's say, the garden or the courtyard or whatever you want to call it of Hogwarts, between this game and its sequel. And it's interesting because, again, if you go outside, you have to get all the secrets in one go, and then you have to go to herbology class or something. Then once you come back outside, things have changed a little bit. So, yeah, always keep an eye out on new stuff in the garden. Things change. It's actually fun. It actually has a meaning to it. It's pretty cool. So let's go outside to the greenhouse. Woohoo!
Harry, over here. Hello, Harry. It's me, Hagrid. Good to see you. These are the Hogwarts Castle grounds, and I'm the gamekeeper, of course. Can't believe how quickly everything grows round here. Your friend Hermione's at the entrance to the greenhouse waiting for you. Drop round for tea later, after your lessons are done.
You gotta love Hagrid's pride here. It's amazing. Okay, so you can see that there's definitely been some changes around here in the design of this map compared to the second game. And of course you can talk some more with Hagrid.
You better get to your herbology lesson. Cost you house points if you're tardy, don't you know?
If you're tardy, if you're late, it's funny.
You'll need to attend your herbology class. Professor Sprout's in the greenhouse waiting for you.
Basically, there's not going to be much else from Hagrid at this point.
I've got to trim these weeds. They never stop growing.
They never stop growing. So yeah, you can still roam around. Again, don't be scared you'll be late for herbology class or you lose house points. It's all good, it's all good. So let's go and start off with the secrets, because if you... Whoa! Fraps. Oh boy, Fraps. We're gonna have this issue again, aren't we? Let's just do a little jump cut right here. Okay. I guess there's no need for a jump cut right now. So I was about to say is that, that if you load up this map, like the loading screen will say, okay, you got 2 secret wizard cards to find, you got 7 secret areas. Again, I have no idea what counts as a secret as what not, but this is a secret, so we can start with this one first. Hagrid doesn't even seem to mind. He's like, oh, well, that's just daily shit. I've seen this before. Every first-year student does this. And there's a chest. So what's in the treasure chest? Of course, just beans and stuff. And I've forgotten how many beans we have since the last time I played. It's been a while since I played last time. But we got 138, and I know that's more than enough for the upcoming challenges. So let's go and discover a little bit of what's on this side. I mean, he's got some weeds to trim and whatever. There's a gate, a fence. You can't jump over it because that's for the next section of the game. Spoilers, but I mean, really, you shouldn't go in here first, or you'll have a big problem. And look at these high textures, like those really fun crossover textures for bushes and trees. You gotta love those, right? That's when you know you're playing a good game, I guess. Like an old game, at least. Can you jump over them? I guess you can glitch over them if you're really gonna try your little best, but there's nothing here. So I guess there's not really much to do on this side, so let's go and explore the other side of the map, shall we? There's an NPC just standing right there, so let's go talk to him.
Off to your lesson, Potter.
And he's not really friendly.
You're not allowed in here, Potter. Get to your lessons.
Well, what's in here then? I mean, who says that you can guard this gate? I mean, who are you to tell me You have no authority here. What the hell?
Off to your lesson, Potter.
Yeah, so pretty much, the NPCs are really poop. So, again, this is a really weird area, right? You might think if you jump over a bush or something, you might get rewarded, but I think you'll just get stuck. I mean, honestly. Alrighty, then we see this weird little shape of a, what's probably supposed to be a decorative bush, but for now it just looks like a really weird mushroom or something. And you can't really perform a spell on it right now. So again, it's more like, why is this here? It'll make sense later, I hope. You can see there's Hermione waiting for me to trigger the next cutscene or something. But we're not going to do that. Screw you, Hermione. We're going to go over here first. Woo! And you can see, and you can probably recognize this, this is the Quidditch entrance to the Quidditch field. But again, there's an NPC from Slytherin, and then he's going to scold you off probably.
Go to your lessons, Potter. You don't even know how to play Quidditch.
That is true. We don't know how to play Quidditch. Yet.
Stick to your flying lessons, Potter, and maybe one day you'll make the Quidditch team.
Oh, he's actually not so mean to me. I mean, this is at least a little bit motivating from a Slytherin dude.
The Quidditch pitch is off limits to you, Potter. Go away.
Okay, now he's just being mean again. Let's see if we get one more piece of dialogue from him.
Go to your lessons, Potter. You don't even know how to play Quidditch.
Okay. We get the point. So the banners don't really do anything, I believe. So we can just go and check. Nope. So there's really nothing to do here. It's just all kind of plain and boring. And you gotta look at how crooked this arch is. It's just funny. But yeah, there isn't really much else to do here. I mean, you can look outside. It's just the vastness of black depth, or whatever you want to call it. So there isn't really much to do. That's because if we go and speak to Hermione, then suddenly we get a whole big new area to explore in. And that's going to be fun, so let's do that right now.
The herbology lesson is just past Professor Sprout's garden. I'll wait here for Neville. I think he's got lost again. Go on, Harry. You better get to the lesson.
This is going to be so much fun because Professor Sprout's garden is huge and dangerous. So you gotta think, why would she ever have a garden like that if you have to go to your herbology lesson? I mean, come on, you're already endangering your first year students. But you'll see very, very soon. So we can pretty much check some stuff out. We can, oh hey, look, there's a statue.
Nintendo!
One bean. That's a bit scabby.
Nintendo!
One more bean.
Nintendo!
One more.
Nintendo!
One more.
Nintendo!
And then he just decides, screw it.
Nintendo!
4 beans. I mean, woo, yeah.
Nintendo!
I guess that's pretty much it for this guy. So let's go and continue to the garden. And again, the point of no return kind of trick that the game uses. I mean, once you enter here, there's no way to come back, so screw yourself or reload the game or something. You know. So let's see, is there anything at this fountain? Nope. Can we jump on the water? Nope. Is there even water in it? Yes, there is. Okay. Now, this section is pretty easy, but you can see there's a snail. Oh yes, they have used the snails from, well, actually it's the first game that uses the snails. You can't really say, oh, they've used the snails from the second game. It's a bit weird to say. But yeah, the snails are back, or that's the premiere of the snails, however you want to call it. It's the damn snails, and I'm probably going to get hit by them, so then I can forget a no-hit run, because these little fellas always screw up my, my run. Again, you can stun them with Flipendo, and there are 2 switches at each side, and you can actually no, you can't reactivate them. I thought you could reactivate them, it was pretty weird. Looked like you could. I don't know why they would do that. But at least the game is generous. You hit the 2 switches, and then you unlock the next area, so that's good, but it's pretty much the same thing. But the game is pretty generous because there's a lot of chocolate frogs in this area.
Flipendo.
Again, you hit switch, make sure you avoid this dude,
Flipendo.
stun this guy,
Flipendo.
hit Flipendo, we don't need your chocolate frog, and we go to the next area.
Flipendo.
So it looks a little bit redundant for now, but hey, I mean, it's the way you get to play the game for now. And then we have survived. At least this part. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. But at least we have survived this part. Again, you can ask yourself, is there anything going on here? No. And is it just me, or does it look like the water is actually going up? Like he's sucking the water in? It's magic. I don't know, I was just checking again if there's water in here. You might be thinking maybe there's like a silly little secret here, like there's no indication whatsoever that there's a secret. No. No. There's gonna be a lot of secrets in this area. This is a really fun area. We can actually save the game here, which I probably will, because I don't want to die here. And if I screw something up, I can always cheat and come back, so teehee. Okay, let's go save it up first. That's all saved up, and we can see there's a treasure chest. And the music kicks in, so it's gonna be really exciting. The next bit also sounds a bit dangerous. I can hear something though. Oh yes! The snappers. I don't know what you want to call them. I still call them the snappers. The snapper plants. The snapper crackles. The thingamajiggy. Yeah, they're back. And nope. For now, we don't have any spells to stun them. We don't have Rictus Sempra, we only have Flipendo and Wingardium Leviosa, which would be fun to use actually, let's be honest. If you could just say, just sod off, you know, I'm just gonna put you here and, you know, screw it. What else did we learn actually? Oh yeah, we learned that other spell, but that's not important. Alohomora. So yeah, this is all your basic action-adventure game in which you have to time your moments to run, because, hey, fun! And yes, they actually do kind of home at you. They don't go straight. If they see you, they're gonna twist it a little bit. So again, we have to wait for them to do their little snap animation, and then we just run. And then we open the treasure chest, and there are a lot of beans in here. So yes, sound glitches may happen because, you know, every plant has its own snapping noise. And because this is an old game, this means that there might be some audio issues every now and then. But hey, I'm just gonna go and take it for what it is right now. Now we are at a... what area is this? Ah, yes. Pretty cool how this all works. It's really fun. So we can go in here, and then there is another area similar before we entered the garden. Where the statue does a little spin. You might be thinking, oh, nothing's happening. Well, do it again. And ooh, beans. How very generous of you. So now we got 162, that's more than enough. So yes, this can be considered a secret, but I don't think I'll get all 7 secret areas as long as I get all the wizard cards. That's important. So this one is depleted. So that means that there's no use to coming back here. There's nothing over there too. So let's go back and go back to the snappers and see what we have to do now. And I love it that the music cues back in when you go back to this area, because it's a nice little tune. It's tense. Why is this area here? Looks a bit weird. I don't understand it. Oh well. So more snappers. Oh boy. And we have to know its pattern. This one.